I'm back in India. It's been a long time. The world has changed. I've changed. But largely, I'm here for the same reasons as my old self, and probably the same as you. Partially, it's for a thrill, right? But it can't be all that. There are more economical ways to stimulate ourselves. Nah, we deal with the hassle of airport security and customs and lost baggage and jet lag. We deal with all of that, not for entertainment, but for transformation. We're looking on the road for the answers to those two perennial questions. What is this? And who am I? I mean, this is India. On this episode of Road Less Traveled, we're going to dive into the streets of Kolkata, India, exploring the last Chinatown in the country and a myriad of street scenes I have never uncovered. We'll journey on rails and rivers to trace the history of the Mughal Empire and its downfall. In the wake of the ruins, a new power rose in India, something the world had never seen before, but which now affects all our lives. And in the bowels of Kalighat, I begin to ponder the vast symbolism in local mythology. Grabbing onto a familiar one, I go on a long quest to determine any possible connection between dancing and divinity. Walking around this city, you never know what you'll find. Let's talk a little bit about symbols. They hang from our body, they're tattooed on our skin, we place them on the walls. Symbols can be a powerful pathway to meaning, or we can just fail to unlock them. Take this one for example. It's mentioned in the Bibles, it's talked about in the Vedic scriptures of India. Is it telling me there's literally a tree? Should I go look for it? Will eating the fruit of this tree do something remarkable for me, like eternal life, instant enlightenment? Or is this symbol meant to tell me something about the nature of existence? Not something I just think about, but something I'm meant to experience. India is a land full of symbology. So much. To dive right into the thick of it, I head to its beating heart of spiritual practice, Kalighat. How about symbols for the divine? When I was a kid, I thought about God as looking like the Count from Sesame Street. I don't know why. But generally in the West, we think of God as very white. White skin, white beard, white hair, white light blasting everywhere. But what about God as a black female? I mean, out of the dark womb, or the dark egg, or the dark soil comes life, right? In the darkness of space, the stars shine and the planets revolve. From the black of the night, the colorful dream emerges. If anything, in India, with the plethora of deities, it does kind of remind you that the symbol is not the thing, right? It's just a bridge to get you to the other side. The question is, what is on the other side? It's Sati?
Sati Savitri.
So Sati and Rama.
Uska husband.
Uh-huh.
Husband
And she's taken
dead.
and dead.
Dead. And snake cutting snake.
Uh-huh.
Cutting snake and dead.
Uh-huh. So he's dead.
Dead.
And she's taking care of him.
Uh-huh.
I never saw this before. Interesting symbol. There's one symbol, one idol that's stuck in my imagination. You're probably familiar with it. And let's see if we can find it in this market. Yep, that's it. That's it. You've seen this before, right? Nataraj, Shiva dancing his dance of destruction. I've been very drawn to this image. Maybe you have too. It's a little bit popular all over the world. Why is that? What's going on here? What are all the gestures and the things in the hands, and why the dance? Is there a connection between dancing and divinity? Let's take this concept and see if we can find some people who will help us deconstruct it. Nataraj?